Namaste, my dear friends, my dear gods, and my dear masters. Welcome to Soulful Saturday. Every Saturday at 7 p.m. IST, we all connect for this beautiful weekend English session. We meditate, we learn, we get clarified with lot of questions and to answers. We come to know about many new concepts, many examples, and we all do a group meditation, which is also very powerful. I'm very glad today we all have connected again. So I'm very happy. Recently, the podcast which got released has really gone crazy and viral, and thousands of phone calls, messages. The last few days was been very hectic days, and but I'm very glad the meditation, the word meditation, is now being spread throughout Karnataka like a viral fire. This is not going to stop. We are going to do much more. The entire team is working on it, and we will take meditation to the last soul of the earth. Thank you very much. So, a lot of people are joining. I'm very glad to see it. Anybody who is new to meditation or new to the Zoom, kindly message new in the chat. Let me see. Let's see how many new people have come. Wonderful. 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 Whatever. So many new people are joining every day. So many new people are connecting every day. There is a lot and lot of need. Whoever I connect, they always say the need for meditation, the need for guidance, the need for clarity, and need for hope and inspiration is always there. Only when we reach our horizons beyond our boundaries, we can really take meditation to every last soul in the earth. Thank you very much for joining, and let us learn about meditation, and let us begin our beautiful session with meditation. For people who are new, people who don't know me, I'm Dr. Ayyappa Pindi. I've been meditating for more than 30 years, but under PSSM and Patriji's guidance for the past 22 years. So meditation is my way, meditation is my life, meditation is everything for me. I'm born for meditation and born for spreading meditation. I'm focusing on Karnataka the most, and also now through this session, we are reaching the whole world with all the languages. Of course, English is a medium. Thank you very much. So, yesterday I had a beautiful session in Adi Chinchanagiri University for the first year grads. The beautiful session, a lot of new concepts came out. I'll be sharing those concepts today in our session after the meditation, and with a lot of biology and spirituality. So you're gonna really love today's session. So stay tuned. After the meditation, I'll share all the concepts. For people who are new to meditation, who don't know how to meditate, meditation is all about observing the breath. There is no mantra chanting, there is no visualization. All these things you can do later, but not during the time of meditation. Because we are crossing the mind, we are transcending the mind. Any activity that we do consciously, anything we forcefully do or concentrate, it becomes an activity of the mind. And in meditation, we are trying to transcend and go beyond the mind. So during meditation, kindly observe your natural flowing breath. Observe as if it is very, as if you're watching a feather that is flying in the air. Observe as if the cotton which is just flowing in the air. That way, we need to just observe the breath. Awesome. So the first basic question I always ask is, can we meditate with open eyes? Have you ever tried it? I tried once. Making the mind become very difficult because your senses are always catching something or the other, and you're feeding something to the mind. Try once with all the lights on. Try once and see whether you're able to meditate. Second, Have you meditated in a dark room? And if you want to try, you try something else. In the dark room, your eyes should be tied with a cloth, even the forehead. Why do I say that? After our meditation, I will tell you the secret why even the forehead has to be closed. Especially for the beginners who are unable to control the thoughts, not able to go deeper into meditation. We will do a deep dive today. What all different situations or modifications we can do to make our meditation much more powerful. Always all the fingers clasped, no mudras, nothing. All fingers clasped. This is Hakini Mudra actually. And the legs crossed, or you can sit down and cross your legs. The body has to be in a comfortable posture, never trouble your body. If you can sit straight with the spine, it's absolutely fine. But if it is giving a trouble, then meditation won't happen. We will only expect when the meditation is over. The best example I always give is when you are sitting in a movie theater, when you are sitting in the airplane, the same comfort you give to the body, sit comfortably anywhere. Sitting on a mat, bed, on the floor makes no difference. People always say when the body sits on the floor, earth sucks our energy. That's absolutely makes no sense for me because I tried sitting on the floor, sitting on the mat, sitting on the bed, sitting on the sofa, sitting on a plastic chair, sitting on a mountain, sitting on a tree. Everywhere you must meditate and experience different places. Have you submerged yourself in the river or any sea up to this level and meditated? I did that. When I went to Bali once, there was a volcanic river, the very warm water. So I went there, I submerged, and I meditated there. And also in many rivers, many oceans, I have meditated, submerging myself up to the neck level, of course. So I tried multiple ways to see how it impacts our meditation. Is our mind taking care? When the fishes are biting you in the river, are you able to meditate? So we must experiment doing meditation everywhere, even in your house. Sitting in different rooms, sitting in different directions will have impact on the mind. You must come to a stage where anywhere you sit, it should be same. Any direction, any place should not affect you. You should be able to go deeper into meditation. If you can achieve that state, then of course the mind is in your control. Of course, it's always a great to experience when you're sitting in the crowd, when you're sitting alone. And when you sit in a taxi and meditate, a taxi is the most worst place. A lot of people travel and it's a closed space, though they leave all their emotions, thoughts inside that closed space. That's why a lot of people are not comfortable. We are comfortable in our own car, but not in a taxi. Why? Because of the vibes, because of the emotions, energies. Thank you very much. So let us begin our meditation. If mosquito bites, then meditation breaks. Of course, yes. You have to take precautions. Don't keep killing the mosquitoes. Either you put a net and sit. There's a bed nets, or even if you can build a small pyramid and put a net, ensure the mosquito don't disturb you. Or you turn on the fan. Do something so that the mosquitoes won't bite. So you keep your environment clean, environment free of all those things that disturbs you, the sounds, the light, mosquitoes, phones. Even if you keep it in vibrator, any small message or calls comes when it says pur, 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 then our senses are more sharper when we are in meditation. When we are opening our eyes, when we are talking, our senses are more sharp. But when you close your eyes and sit in meditation, our senses are so sharp. So, absolutely, you should be able to meditate even in the silk boat traffic. Even I tried that. In the signal, I close my eyes. If there is like 120 seconds, I just try for 10-15 seconds to see whether I'm going deeper. That is how I train my mind to different situations so that situations should not affect us. Wherever we are, whatever the situation, we should be able to meditate. Enough of speaking, let's put ourselves into practice. So I'll be playing some sound instruments for the first 5 minutes and then we will go to the recorded music. Let us all begin our meditation. Kindly close your eyes, hands clasped, crossed legs. Sit comfortably and start observing your normal and natural breath. Tell to yourself, next 20 minutes, I'm going to meditate no matter whatever happens. No matter whatever happens, don't open your eyes. No matter what happens, ignore all the thoughts and observe your normal and natural breath. Be with your breath. Kindly place your both hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly you may release your hands, open your eyes. Thank you very much. It's been a wonderful and deep meditation. Message in the chat. How did you feel these 20 minutes of sound healing and meditation, music meditation, group meditation? The stress of the week, is it gone? Very refreshing, wonderful. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, so this is a reset. We all have a button in all the electronic devices. It's a very small button. We take a toothpick or a needle, we press for 5 seconds, it resets. The older devices. Similarly, the breath, when we catch, it resets. Yeah, thank you. The bell sounds and the sound healing, it hits the mind directly. The singing bowls or all the musical instrument, where it hits the mind directly. And what we are trying to achieve in meditation, go beyond the mind. So we are catching hold of the breath, we are catching the mind through the right music. Not able to come out very deep. First time experiencing, beautiful, beautiful. Unless we enter, unless we experience, we will never understand the power of meditation. So now, I will take all the questions, every question. I'll go up to the chat and then I will read the question and answer. After I finish a small talk on what is the biology, chemistry of our body and how it is related to the breath and the chakras. So let us try to understand today. I'll try to talk in a very simple layman language. Okay, that's great. So, the first and the foremost thing everybody needs to understand is we are souls. Any doubt? No doubt. But when you are in the body, who is the boss? Where is the controller? Who controls this body? The body is controlled by our brain, and the brain is controlled by the thoughts and emotions. The thoughts and emotions arise from a single thought. A single thought can uplift you, a single thought can break you. Everything starts from the mind, everything ends in the mind. So, simply to put in layman language, as long as there is body, it's all the mind game. And again in the mind, there are 4 sections: Mano, Chitta, Vritti. Mano, Chitta, Ahankara, Buddhi. There are 4 sections of the mind. So we need to understand that our emotions, the body, the brain, everything listens to the mind. And the brain doesn't know whether we are in reality or we are in virtuality. Why does the body and the brain doesn't know whether it is reality or virtuality? I'll give you an example. If you put the VR device and start looking into a video or a cricket or something, after a few minutes or few seconds, you don't know. Your brain thinks it's real. Your brain thinks real, but we sweat, we shout, we run. And once we wake up, you're like, oh, this is a dream. I thought it was real. And people share experience, they said, it is so realistic, sir. It is not real, but how did the brain and the body react? Understand this science very well. Body or the brain doesn't know what is real, what is virtual. As long as the senses see, we think it's real. But mind is not a sense. Still, when we have a thought, the brain and the body is still thinking it is real. So even beyond these senses, the thoughts are controlling our body. So today, I'm going to teach you two things. One, virtualization, that is visualization. Second, affirmations. We must, everybody, visualize and also do affirmations. I'll give you the science why we should do. Before you even decide and jump to start doing something, we must visualize, we must do some affirmations, because to break the program which somebody has already put in our head. You ask anybody who is new to the driving car or bike, they will all, 99%, whoever is driving for the first time, they will have fear of accident. The moment they catch the vehicle, they start, the body shivers, it sweats. Why? Because the thought, I may get into accident, I may fall, the brain thinks the accident has already happened, hands become sweaty, heart is pounding, body is shivering, and exactly at that time, your instructor or your spouse will say, catch this, press this, do this, you should think, you should focus. Their words, it's like a hell. It's like a hell, like it adds everything the brain cannot accept, and you will go maximum, most of the times you will fall down. And then you are adding much more thing to the brain saying, see, I know it will happen. So what happened? Somebody has programmed us. For the first time when I started driving the scooter at the age of 15. I didn't have license, but in my hometown, in our own street, for just 100-200 meters we used to drive, just to see whether we are able to drive. It was TVS 50. It's a small vehicle, just like a cycle. Nowadays we don't see that on the road anymore. It also has a pedal. The petrol is over, we pedal it. So for the first time when I was taking, everybody would say, no, you will fall down, this, that. I didn't care. I took it. I really enjoyed. Never anything happened. After that, so many bikes I got. But when I was about to buy a car, one of my brother told me, my cousin brother said, no, don't buy a new car. Oh, buy a old car. Go and hit some 3-4 people and cars, poles. Then you get experience. Then you buy a new car. I said, absolutely nonsense. And he got a second-hand car. I don't know what all happened later. He bought a second-hand car and then he's still driving that. But what I did, I went to Vijayawada. I got a car from there. First time, me and my wife, we took the car, we went to Chennai. Throughout our journey, lot of calls. Okay, Are you still driving? Anything happened? And from there we came to Bangalore. Not even one soul in the earth was saying, hey, come on, let's do it. Go, nothing will happen. Not even one soul. But I want to not prove them, I want to prove to myself that I should not take others' programming and start living into it. I may take some caution, okay? But my life should not become others' programming, because whatever we have heard from the childhood, everything is programmed here and our lives are being controlled. That is the reason why we must use visualization, affirmations to come out of the pre-programming. There's a author and a master called Dr. Joe Dispenza. He has written a book, Breaking the Habit of Yourself. Everybody must read it. Breaking the habit of yourself. Because yourself is not you. You did not make this yourself. Everybody made yourself. Programmed. Dr. Joe Dispenza. I have watched all his series in Gaia.com, GAIA.com. If you buy a membership, you can see a lot of spiritual videos. No need to search in YouTube here, there. It's a beautiful platform for so many spiritual videos. You get trial for 3 days, 5 days. If you really have that time, you can log in, finish it, or you can take for a month, watch, and then you can come out. There they have given so much of series. I studied their books, I saw all their videos. Finally, what he says is, whatever you think you are is not what you made yourself, but the society, friends, limitations, the past life soul traits have made you what you are seeing now about yourself. A person with limitedness, a person with fear, a person with prejudice, a person with all the blockages, a person with limitations, a person with imitations. If you really want to break all the barriers, first you should know what you are capable of and start removing all your older habits. There's one more author called Bruce Lipton. If you want to understand quantum science, you want to understand the quantum physics, you want to understand the biology and how it impacts, you must read these books and watch these series. Dr. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Bruce Lipton. Biology of Belief, such a beautiful book. Your beliefs is creating a lot of chemistry inside your body. You must break all the beliefs. Gaia.com. I'll give you everything. One of the most beautiful platform. If you want to learn anything on deeper subjects in spirituality, Gaia.com is one of the best source. You may get many videos on the YouTube, but still Gaia.com is my favorite. And Vishen Lakiani's Mind Valley is another website where I subscribe and I keep watching and learning so many things from the expert authors. Reading books is one side, watching the experts' knowledge on the other side, which will always help us to grow. So, coming back to the main point, our thoughts that is coming out of the mind is telling the brain, whether it is reality or virtuality, the brain doesn't care. The brain starts releasing some chemicals and the body believes it, and the damage or the elevation both happens. So many of them have sleep problems. Many tell me, sir, I am not able to sleep. Then immediately I tell, meditate. Sir, I did meditation, but after meditation, I am not able to sleep. Read a book. For few people, miraculously, the moment they open book, they sleep. So that also worked for many people. They open the book, yeah sir, now I am able to sleep well. If the sleep is not coming, why you are trying to go to sleep? That's the basic question. If the sleep is not coming, why we are trying to go to sleep? Because we are afraid. If I don't sleep for 8 hours, 6 hours, tomorrow will be worse, this, that. But why we say go and do meditation if the sleep is not coming? Because when you close your eyes, when you meditate, there is a chemical that gets released in the brain called melatonin. MELATONIN, melatonin. If that releases, then you will feel sleepy. We did meditation now. Many of them said, feeling relaxed, feeling good, wow, absolutely wonderful. Some stress has gone. I'm feeling, wow, what happened in the biology of the body? Melatonin got increased. That's all. We must know. When the melatonin increases, sleep naturally comes. When the melatonin increases, you go into deep meditation. If it is not happening, meditation won't come, sleep won't come. Simple science. Then, there is one more chemical in the brain called serotonin. That is melatonin, this is serotonin. We must know all these things because it is inside us. This is not outside us. It is the biology of the human body. Serotonin, if it releases, it will calm you. When you listen to the music, your mind waves comes down. How? Listening to the music, how it is related to the mind? How is the mind waves getting calmer? Through senses. We hear something and this goes to the brain and from there it goes to the mind. Look at that reverse osmosis. Then the serotonin increases in the body. You become. So when we do sound healing, when we do the sound healing sounds, the waves travel through our senses to the mind. From the beta it comes to alpha. Sometimes to theta. So in few days I am getting a device which will calculate the brain waves. So I'm going to put on people, do sound healing. Then I want to see practically in the hand, in an app, how the beta is coming to alpha. And let them meditate for 2-3 hours, how the alpha is going to theta, delta. I want to see that. I want to record it. Seeing is believing. The more you see, the more you read, your belief system changes. When your belief changes, what happens? When your belief changes, when the old patterns, habits breaks, then your receptivity for the more new energies, new thoughts, new creation. How to break the beliefs. The first and the foremost thing, the base formula I always give is, in the Toltec principles, he has given so beautifully, be skeptical but learn to listen. But here, we don't listen, we are always skeptical. Yeah, this is bogus, hey, this is wrong, this is nonsense. We are always skeptic. Without even listening, without even experimenting, without even trying. We need to always strive for the self-experience, whatever it is. So for us and for others, create an situation or create an environment so people can experience more. When people go to US to attend Dr. Joe Dispenza's workshop, he put everybody into a lot of practical events. You know what I heard? I have never been there. I wish to maybe one day. But I heard, I have seen the videos. A person stands on the edge of a table or a rock. There are people behind him holding some cloth. And you have to keep the hands like this and just, you need to fall back. Full body. With a belief they will catch you. there will be 5 or 7 people with some stronger cloths or something, where when you totally not on the front, because eyes should not see, you are like flat, you are going to fall down. On the reverse side, they are going to catch. What happens? The belief system breaks. Unless you do this, and some prank video they will remove that will make your belief system much more worse. It is not like that. It's pure spirituality. He will break so many things. In one of the workshops, a fellow burns the camphor, the fire, and then he'll put it in the mouth. Nothing happens. That fear goes away. There are so many methods, so many natural methods. When we do, we are actually giving what the body a new experience. When the new experience comes, where your old belief system says this is going to do this damage, and suddenly the new belief system will break the old pattern. The neurons get fired from the brain, the neuropaths. When we learn any new point, when we learn anything new, there's one chemical that gets released in our body that's called dopamine. That gives us focus and motivation. So what happens, this dopamine is, whenever somebody brings you a gift, you feel good. Oh, gift. Any gift that is wrapped. More than what is inside, we love the outer package, outer cover. The experience of opening it, there the dopamine gets released. That's why we always wait. Children, they love. This Amazon got this idea. So that is why we are keep on buying from there. Why? Just to have the dopamine experience, not for the object. If you directly give something to somebody, no. Gift for you, directly give the phone. Kick nahi aata. Dopamine won't get released. The case of the Apple phone, yeah, that's what people want. They just want opening the case. There's a video in YouTube. Millions of views. Why? We all know what is inside, but that experience, a chemical gets released, dopamine, that will give you motivation. Something you learn new, something which gives you joy, some new person you meet, what happens? The dopamine releases. And once it happens, the body craves. But there are certain things, people who are addicted to tobacco or cigarettes or sugar, there also dopamine releases. But what happens? It will harm your body. If it harms your body, then what happens? Cortisol gets released. One more chemical that will add stress to you. So anything you do which will thrill you, later it should not give stress to you or stress to others. And what happens? The cortisol releases and then you are in high stress. We must know the biology of our body. What parts, which part is connected to which chakra, and which part releases what chemical, and what chemical will uplift us, what chemical which harms us. We must know. And if you want to know, you read these 2 books, 2 authors very well, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Dr. Bruce Lipton. Because they made people understand the spirituality in the human body. They are able to show people the waves, the cell systems, the thought patterns, how it is changing us. Very scientifically, with so much of case studies which can be proved to others. Breaking the habits. Bruce Lipton is mostly on the thoughts and the emotions, how it can change the structure in the cellular system. The change has to happen deeper in the cellular system, cells in the body. So deeper. So what happens? In the third eye, there is one more. One more. The third eye is related to the one more thing in the brain. Can anybody guess what is that? Third eye is called seat of the soul. Yeah, pineal gland. Good. Pineal gland is the size of what, a grain. I told you, when you are meditating, we close the eyes or we put eye pyramid or cloth. But pineal gland, which is in the center of our head, is so sensitive, even it pierces through any light we on, it will affect. So absolutely this everything should be closed with a cloth or something. Then the pineal gland is always in the darkness. And when it is in the darkness, melatonin comes out. That is when you go into trance or sleep. We have heard so many videos, don't see mobiles before sleep. Put it away 30 minutes or 1 hour before that. Why? Because the blue light, when we keep seeing, it has already affected your pineal gland. That's why we are not able to go to sleep. So that has to relax. So before you go to sleep, for 15-20 minutes, switch off all the lights. There's nothing to do. And when there is absolutely no light, you will easily go into sleep. And if the belief systems are not right, no, small light we should on. Otherwise problem. Something will come. So all these belief systems, my entire childhood, my parents never allowed me to sleep in darkness. One blue light or yellow light or red light, which is more scary. It is always there. When I go to my grandmother's house, they put small red light. I said, it is nonsense. In the night when we wake up, we see red light. That is more scary than we think what something is going to come. Some devil or booth or somebody cover the entire face and sleep. Yes. But when you meditate, when you master your mind and the brain, these things are petty small things. You don't need all these things. You will easily go into sleep. For beginners, for people who are unable to sleep, try these things. And one more thing, in your house it is green light. It is like all the traffic signals, all the lights comes to our house. Try. Blue light you try, green light you try, white light you try. No light should affect you. First you should become enlight, then no light will affect you. Oxytocin is another chemical. When you hug others, oxytocin releases. When you have compassion, when you are with the pets, oxytocin releases. Then you will feel the air in the lungs, you will feel something relaxed. Otherwise, you will feel anxiety, you will feel suffocated. We must hug each other or at least take pets. When I go to Malaysia, people come and hug. They ask me, sir, is it okay? I said, I don't have any problem. Because my inside also I don't have problem. They will come and hug. Everybody. Once there were 50 people, they were standing in the queue. One by one they came hugged me. 50 people. There's nothing inside us. There's only the people who with the others' eyes, they will see that they will have problem. We don't have eyes. When you hug a child, when you hug a tree, when you hug a pet animal, oxytocin releases. So what happens? A beautiful feeling comes. It will resolve most of the problems. But do we hug? A small child can say, come, they will run away. I don't want your hug. In this long journey of spirituality, hugging pillows, I don't know that. Try, hug the pillows and see whether oxytocin releases. You may get a good feeling, that's fine. So, after many years, I went to my hometown. One old guy, he came, he started pinching. Where were you all these years? He started pinching so tight. I don't know whether oxytocin released for him or no. For me, cortisol got released. High stress. He pinched so much, and after 30 minutes I was paining. Maybe he got melatonin. But for me, cortisol, stress. So we must understand the biology of the body. When what we do, what is happening. Somebody has posted a video hugging. What is wrong in hugging? As long as your mind is pure, your mind is good. So everything starts from the thought. Then the brain doesn't know whether it is real or reality. And we want to talk in these days languages, whether it is real or real. Either you are in the real or real, but the brain doesn't know, the body doesn't know. These chemicals doesn't know whether it is real or real. When you may meet accident once, but the fear of accident, it will be running here for thousands of times. Thousands of times the fear of accident runs here. Once physically it may happen. But according to the body and the brain, 1001 times you have met accident. That is why I said do visualization. When you get that fear of accident, you feel, you close your eyes and see, no, nothing, no accident. I came home safely. You have to make your brain believe, body believe, nothing has happened. Because that particular accident will happen. Somebody has injected in you. So you have to do a reverse programming, breaking that old habit. One of my most programmer, only in IT we don't have programmers. In life everybody is a programmer. My uncle, whenever in the childhood, whenever we laugh, he will say, don't laugh too much, then you will cry. What a nonsense statement. Don't laugh too much, then you will cry. And unfortunately something will happen, somebody will cry, he will try to prove. See, I told you. Program. He never laughed, he never had joy, and he never allowed anybody to have joy. There's one more uncle where I go and crack a joke. He's like, you said you will crack a joke. What is the logic? If there is logic, then where is the joke? We feel like, why should I go and even tell him? And there are very strange people. When we crack a joke, they don't laugh. For something, suddenly they laugh. Then our chemistry changes. Cortisol starts. Different people, different belief systems. Why we must know all these things? Because it is inside us, it is everywhere around us. And it is affecting our energies. It is affecting our bodies. If you do meditation, the first thing is the melatonin, the serotonin, the dopamine, oxytocins, everything is taken care. The connectivity, when we go and talk to others, who they respect us and we respect them with love and care, even a small shake hand will release oxytocins. Everywhere there is science around us. And when such things happen, next time when you feel good, the way you see will change. Oh, some dopamine must have got released. When you get stressed, you will see, okay, some cortisol got released. I was in a huge stress 2 days ago. But immediately I came out. A very fraction of seconds I came out. See, anything coming may not be in our control, but coming out, we should have control. We are aware of everything, senses. But if something has entered inside us, how quickly you come out tells what kind of master you are. I'll tell you that example. I didn't have sleep for 2 days. There was little stress, a lot of works. I slept happily. Then I got a phone call. I picked the call. Somebody said, congratulations, sir. I said, for what? Your video got released. That's it, cortisol shot. I was not expecting the video will be released when I was sleeping. And the worst part is, it's already 40 minutes over. Nobody messaged me. And I was waiting for that moment. Instead of dopamine, the cortisol got shoot. Then I calmed myself 5-10 minutes and then everything was normal. Then I went into action because there was thousands of phone calls, messages, WhatsApps, websites, chats. I need to manage, I need to handle it. I have the capability, but it came as a surprise. Sometimes the surprises may become a stress for you. And you must know how to handle and come out. Otherwise, you're gone. So our entire body, the reason why I'm telling you all these things is, if you don't take care of your mind, your thoughts, then what happens? Your body is controlled by it. Your emotions are controlled by it. The body and the brain believes it. Now you do a reverse programming. I went to a meditator's house in Singapore once. I went to a guy's room. He had a very big picture. I asked, what is this place? He said, it's Oxford University. I said, why you have taken that photo? Why you have kept there? He said, in 2 years, I'm going to be there, sir. So every time I'm working, when I want to relax, I'll see the photo. Whenever take my head up, whenever I wake up in the morning, the first thing I see is that. What a beautiful visualization. He's not using your mind power, nothing, no affirmations, nothing. One photo makes all the magic. Why? The brain believes you are already in Oxford University. Remember this. The brain is already believing you are Oxford University. It is giving him a good feel and he's enjoying that. He's enjoying that. Now the universe will give him. But others are like, I don't know whether I'll get admission or no. Competition is heavy. I don't know. I should not become sick during the exams. Why? We are living in others' program. So from today, next moment you see people around you. They are all programmers waiting to program you. After 9 o'clock, don't go out. Don't do this, don't do that, because it's all the limitations, the fears they inject here. And we are living with that. Because it's already so many things, the visualizations are there, so much of negative program has already happened and we are living with it. So you have to stop and observe yourself in every situation and see, am I under somebody's influence or control, or am I living according to my full potential? Then you will know many things. Unless until you observe and absorb, you will not be able to reprogram yourselves. Otherwise, we are living in others' energies, we are living in others' thoughts. One day a fellow came and the next day they picked me to the office and then they dropped me at the home. I was like, okay, I have my own vehicle, but they wished for it, I went. But again at the second day, they were like, we will pick you, we will drop. I said, no. Once is okay, once experience is okay, not like that. I am not sick, I can drive my own bike or car, I can go to office, don't do this. Then that person revealed, for 1 week, I was continuously manifesting that I need to pick you and drop you every day. Then I realized, are we living in others' manifestations? Are we living in a virtual world where they are creating some realities and we are living according to their mind? Or are we living according to ourselves? You may see it as very small things, but when you carefully observe, are we under the mind, not anything? Are we in the sense, what I mean, our mind, is it in our control or their control? Others' control. Because if the mind is in their control, the thoughts are also in their control, the brain is in their control, the emotions in their control, you are nothing but a robot and they are programmers. They are programmers, they are programming you. I'm so glad I was born and brought up in a family where the 10 people around me are excellent programmers. C, C++, Python, something like that. Everybody, the moment you wake up, from the bedroom to the kitchen, You will keep on hearing, hey, do this, hey, don't do that, do. Program. I was born in such a situation, and I know how much effort it takes to reprogram, delete all those old belief systems, and live as a scientist. I like science. I'm a science student. I want to give inputs to the brain and the mind and the eyes. How much spirituality we can produce. Very difficult to show something. Somebody was telling there is no soul or nothing. These guys are just talking nonsense. How can we show soul to others? But we can show brain waves. We can show aura. We can show chakras. We can show all these chemicals, what the impact it has. We can show the energies around our body. We can capture our emotions. We can show the power of pyramids. We can show before and after the sound healings. For one person yesterday, I did day before yesterday, I took 2 readings before and after the sound healing. The chakras were so beautifully aligned. The aura, the color has changed. The stress level has come down. Everything I was able to see in measurements. Yeah, all joint families, of course. They're excellent programmers. That's true. So thank you very much, my dear friends. So today, the one concept what I want to bring to all of you is, whatever you want, you program yourself. Whatever the wrong beliefs or the unnecessary beliefs or the limited beliefs you have, break it. Whatever exactly you want, keep speaking about it, think about it. The moment you feel your life, your decisions, your mind, your emotions are yours, then no need of any belief systems or any programming visualization. But you need to break and come out. Do not worry, I will post the book photos in the group after the session. Okay, you can go and search any visualization techniques. Now let us go into the Q&A part. People, you can post your questions. I will answer every question. Let me go up and see what questions we have. We can learn a lot. Okay, you can keep posting your questions. Pushpalata ji, thank you very much. First time you are attending the session. Wonderful experience. Chinmay ji, thank you. The bell sound is amazing. Thank you. This is a pure science. Mind was too distracted. Narayan sir, mind is too distracted. Why? Is the emotions making your mind go here and there, or the disturbing thoughts? Keep practicing meditation. I can feel my energy. Good, Shalini ji. Very deep meditation, Nirmala ji. Nice. Singing bowl was awesome. Thank you, Sahitya ji. Alright. For the first time, very nice, Chandu Rajan avare. Rupa ji, how sharing meditation is important? Sharing meditation or sharing the meditational experiences? How can we share meditation? I didn't get you, Rupa ji. Sir, can you please extend to 30 minutes? It's beautiful. Okay, yeah. From next week, we'll do 30 minutes meditation. How music meditation is different from silent meditation? Right. In silent meditation, absolute silence if you have, okay. The clock sound we hear. Are you sitting in a soundproof room where the decibels levels have come down? Even there are places where the soundproof is so strong, even we can hear the flow of our blood in the body. There are such places. Can you meditate there? So how it is different? If you want me to answer, why can't you experience? Try 10 days in silence. Absolute silence means absolute darkness, you meditate. Absolute silence, you meditate. Go take a recording studio for hire 1 hour. Don't do recording, do meditation and try. And try different musics and try. If you play santoor music, your emotions, Swadhisthana gets hit. Directly. If you play piano, Your heart chakra, it directly goes and hit there. Any string instruments you play, it is going to hit your Swadhisthana, because 72,000 nadis are there. Any string instrument, veena or violin or santur, sitar, all these are related to the emotions on the water. Any drums you play, it is related to the mind and the heart. It uplifts you. Any strings it play, it cleanses you. Any flute music, it opens up your heart. Every instrument itself has related to one chakra, and in that when you play different ragas, it has different impacts on the different chakras. It's a beautiful science. I sat once with my Santur sir, we both sat for 30 minutes and then we came out which chakra, which raga to play. And in one Shivaratri, I played 7 ragas for the 7 chakras and people felt awesome. We must experiment. Thank you, Atmaramanji. It was a great experience. I was trying to hold the breath during inhalation to sync with the vibes. Is that okay? No. Don't control your inhale, exhalation. No. Just leave it. I always feel like I am away somewhere. Why? Because you are not grounded, Ushaji. You are not grounded here. That's why the mind is taking you somewhere. You are living in real life, not real life. I want mukti. What will do for that, sir? Mukti means what? Mukti of what? Mukti means freedom. Freedom from what? Freedom from your karma. The first thing what we are speaking now is freedom from our belief systems, freedom from the limitations, freedom from others' programming. Then naturally when you meditate more, become a vegetarian, then you come out of the karma. Master, how the soul look alike? Can I see my soul? We cannot see the soul, we can see other bodies, like we can see the etheric body, we can see the astral body, we can see the causal body. Soul, we can only feel it. Namaste, sir. You told no healing to be done to anybody. If we do, we are taking their karma. My question is whether the karma is health issues or any type of karma we get. Intentionally, when we do healing, what happens? Your energy goes there, and there, prarabdha karma, whatever they are right now they are facing, which is in the Swadhisthana chakra, which is in their nadis, gets transferred to your nadis, your energy systems. So you will face health issues, mental health or physical health issues. But when you talk to others without being sympathetic, no problem. Your intention is not to heal, but you are very sympathetic, again the same thing happens. So whether you are intentionally heal or you are a very sympathetic person, the transfer of the karma is happening. It's not thinking anything is also meditation. Did we do that now? Not thinking, we are stopping the mind. It means something we are doing. Meditation has to happen to us where we go beyond the mind. We forget we are what we are. What we are talking is stillness. Here, there is nothing there. You are just transcending the mind. It's not same, Narayanji. Master, today during the dusk, I witnessed a colony of huge bats moving from one particular direction to another for nearly 10 to 12 minutes. What does it indicate? It is going to its nest, nothing else. I have seen that many times. Like you see green parrots, morning it goes in this direction, night it goes there. It is going to the hut. Its own places. Lot of people who say, oh, so many bats, something bad is going to happen. The cat went from left to right, right to left. If the cat moves from left to right, it means that it is traveling from left to right, nothing else. In pregnant woman womb, which month soul enters? It starts from 2nd to 3rd month. The first stage of soul enters, 5th month, then the 7th month. Even before that, the soul is assigned. For many years, the souls will be around that women. And when the right time comes, they enter. Because here, we may see it is 3 years or 4 years. For them, it is timelessness. Okay, Sagarji, sir, my meditation state is like no thoughts coming, body movement, breath happen, no vision. Where should I focus now? I'm confused. When you see a vision, be with the vision. When you get a message, be with the message. Otherwise, be with the breath. Master, please tell me, who is your guru? How did you acquire so much knowledge? It's amazing, Narayanji. Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, he is my guru. And there are many more gurus. Koneru Varalakshmi, Vijaya Lakshmi, Anantapur Lakshmi, sometimes from Girija Rajan. And I learned from many people. Dr. Bruce Lipton, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Torkom Saradarian, Osho, Lobsang Rampa. A guru need not be physically in front of you. Through the form of books, they are with you. Through the form of videos, they are with you. And if you find a living guru, go sit with them. Because the real teaching happens in silence. So there are so many gurus, but among all, the first guru who inspired me, and whatever I am today, it's all because of only one guru, Patriji, nobody else. From everybody else, I have learned tits and bits. But wholesome, if I have learned from someone, it's Patriji. And when I was meditating in 2006, I read a book. In that book, it has mentioned there was one meditation society. After the guru vacated the body and went away, everybody lost contact with him. That time, I had a doubt. What if tomorrow my guru, the external guru, inside a guru is our soul, the external guru, what if he leaves? How will I get the communication? So from that day, I was very conscious about it. I started getting messages and guidance telepathically from him. And whenever I physically meet, I tell and he say exactly right. I used to get confirmation from him. So now I am still in contact with my guru. I never missed him. He gives me the direction. I don't have any fear. It is not we are depending on them. We need guidance. You switch off the headlights on the car and say, I don't want light. I don't want to depend on light. How foolish it is. We need a path. We need a light which will guide us, not control us. Can't meditate more than 30 minutes, Ushaji. Start meditating for 31 minutes. Slowly increase it to 32. Slowly increase it to 33. It means your mind is coming to a threshold. Especially, other day one fellow said, sir, after 58 minutes, I'm not able to meditate. I asked, what is your age? He said, exactly 58. The mind is stopping there and slowly you need to break. Surprisingly, my receded hairline gets cured and hair regrew during meditation. Wonderful. Most of our diseases, problems we are facing is psychosomatic, limitations, limited belief systems. Okay, good. Sapna Venkiji, during the camp trust fall. Wow, wonderful name that. Please share the name and authors, author. Okay, we will post. Serotonin. Serotonin, which gland? It comes from the brain. It is pituitary gland. Cover the forehead with the better sleep. Try that. Green light, good in your childhood, okay. Blue light, sleep friendly, no. When you hug a child, okay. Okay, I'm just coming down. Many simple examples you give, sir, to make us understand. Thank you. Thank you, Chalamalji. Joint families, programming, yes. Any visualization techniques? Ganesh in German, Guru Swamiji. I don't visualize, but what I do is I always have this one chart where it's a goal chart, vision board. I call it as a vision board where I have divided into 4 sections. One is personal, one is finance, one is family, another is spirituality. If you ignore everything and only talk about spirituality, then you are missing something. No? Why you have taken bodies? Why you are in the city? Why you are in the family? And when you always see money as a evil, then you are rejecting it. I have 12 goals in my life all the time. Any time given, I have 12 goals. 3, 3, 3, 3. So that's the vision board. And when we see that, that is a visualization technique. We don't need to use our mind and brain again and again. I have a Kannada video on this manifestation in my portal. If you're interested, you can go and watch. What is the science behind touching the feet of the elders and Guru? And why do we do Namaskar, Chinmayaji? All the energies of our human body, it goes and gathers into the fingers of especially the toe of the leg. So when we bend down, when we touch, we take away their energies. It's pure science. That's why we have the habit of touching the feet. And also, from the childhood, they say touch the feet of the elders, because when you bend down, your ego goes down. Most of them who meditates, suddenly the spiritual ego shoots up. I have experienced it, I have seen. The spiritual ego shoots up. They will straight away differentiate. They are vegetarian, we are vegetarian, they are non-vegetarians. I have Atma Gyan, they don't have anything. We are organizers. They are just people. All the spiritual ego, I know. The spiritual ego has to come down. For that, you don't need to go and fall in others' legs. You keep reading books. And check always whether you're humble or whether you're arrogant. There are many people I have seen. No? I am not comfortable when I go near people who have high spiritual egos, because they will make you feel that you are small, they are great. So what happens, knowingly, unknowingly, that program goes inside you, and then people will start feeling. And there are certain people, when you share experiences, they don't give their ears to and listen to you. Not even once I have felt, when I was with my Guru Patriji, not even once I have felt I am different, indifferent. No, he always treats us equally. Anybody who treats you equally, no matter how great they are the real masters. So you must know where to filter, how much to take, how much not. Sometimes, as I told you, be a honeybee, go take the honey and get out of that place. Don't stick your ass into that flower. Snehaji, namaste sir. My dearest aunt, who is my soulmate, has vacated her physical body 10 days ago. Okay. We share a 41 days deep connection, 41 years. Okay. I wish to know her soul journey from the moment, how she is doing. Can you help? I am grateful. It's only 10 today, 20 days in this live Zoom session after the day she left us. I totally understand, Snehaji. You want to connect with her, you want to talk. You meditate, you try to connect. Or come, we can sit in a counseling session. We will see whether we can connect with her. But they are still listening to you. You may not develop your senses to listen to their realities, but any thought you release, they are listening. So try to give some good thoughts. It will go to them. Can we control BP without meditation, without medicine, through meditation? Absolutely yes. Sugar, BP, cancer, TB, name a disease I have seen. I have seen thousands of people who have done great meditations, longer meditation, they have easily come out of it. Change your lifestyle and also meditate a lot. It's possible. Purtiji. Sangamitraji, while meditating, I couldn't feel my breath from the very beginning. No thoughts, nothing. It means you have went to that shunya state. I felt a cold breeze near me. Later, I experienced fragrance of roses. Yeah. It means you have gone into deep meditation has happened. Fragrance of roses. Yeah. Sometimes we get a lot of fragrances. There is nothing around us, but still we get fragrances. It means there is some presence of, or we remotely, our senses go to other places. Sixth sense have traveled somewhere and that senses has come to this sense. So this is one siddhi maybe you have developed in your past life. Most of them when they meditate, they get the fragrances of sandalwood. They are told. But there is no sandalwood, no trace. 2 days ago, a healer came to me and then she said, there are 2 fragrances that is coming when I was here in your room, but I am not able to find that. But they are not these senses, there's a 6th sense. What about sound healing? In sound healing, I am producing sound, I am not healing anybody. The sound may be healing you. When you play a music meditation, it's a music healing. When you take a bowl, when you only play one sound, it is sound healing. When somebody is talking, there's a word healing. Somebody is with you, they are thinking continuously, it's a thought healing. So I'm unable to meditate. Any steps you can guide? Practice, 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 practice. Kogulanji, after a long time, are there any negative effects of driving an EV car health-wise? Apologies if it is unrelated. Curious. I have pyramid place inside me. An EV car, electric car, will not have any impact because we are living in a place where it is already dense. Everywhere there is E waves. We have to, our mind has to elevate to such a state that no waves here should disturb us. Absolutely no. How to join the group, sir? Okay, somebody please post the group link. What is the device to measure the brain waves? Yeah, once I get it, I will show to everybody. Lavanya ji, oh, you've been asking this question in WhatsApp. What are earthbound souls? How to handle them? Why some souls are earthbound? Let me know. Earthbound souls are astral bodies that has not left the earth. As long as the astral body don't leave, the soul is inside that. It can't leave. Those are called earthbound souls. The mind is still active. The mind still craving something. That's why they are bounded to the earth. I have so many experiences. Sir, do you provide Akashic reading consultation? What is Akashic reading? Akashic reading has what? Your karmic balances. When we connect, sometimes, yeah, I'm revealing to a lot of people in the recent sessions, in the counselings, where they are stuck. Whether they have Sanchita Karma, whether they have Prarabdha Karma, how much they have progressed, what they should do. Yes, possible. Don't do any visualization technique. As I told you, you can use the charts or photos that will help you. For Mula Dwara, which is the instrument, I have all the instruments related to all the 7 chakras. Flute, as I told you, it is in the heart chakra. Mula Dwara, it's more on the drums, the earth, which earth shakers. Namaste sir, sometimes accidentally we kill ant, cockroaches, instant. How to overcome of the guilt, how to balance. Accidentally means, see, intentionally if you do, the karma comes. Accidentally it happens, there is no karma there. We have to be very careful. What is Hoponopo? I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. This is affirmations, right? Because so many times we did not say sorry, so many times we have not asked forgiven, so many times we have not said I love you. For them, somebody has started Hoponopo. At least now you tell 20 times, 100 times, 500 times. But a person who is always grateful, have gratitude from the childhood, they don't need all these things because they are expressive then and there. If they're sorry, they are sorry. If they are thank you, they are thank you. Then we don't need any special techniques. For people who are stuck, they need it. Try, experiment and try. There's nothing wrong in that. We are not, see, as long as you don't alter your breath, no problem. Keep trying all the methods. Thank you, Sureka ji. Lata ji, if you visualize anything, we need, there is any consequence. Want to sell home, visualize certain amount. That okay to visualize a specific amount. Everything has a consequence. But that consequence is giving you joy or karma, or is it troubling anybody? That you need to finalize before we ask anything. Somebody want a siddhi. After the siddhi came, there's consequences. But what you wish for, careful. Snehaji, when law of karma is major law, how does the thoughts and manifestation visualization works? When the Gita says do things and never expect fruits, how does manifestation theory works as exactly opposite? What are we manifesting here? What are we manifesting here? It depends on what you manifest. The manifestation is not the end result. Whatever you want, you are passing your energy to that. For example, I want some manifestation. I want meditation to reach everybody. The results are not affecting me, as Gita says. When the results are affecting you, then you are expecting something. It is like having a goal, otherwise where your energy goes. I have a goal, every moment my energy goes to that. Results are not going to affect me. Let it take 5 years or 1 year or 10 years, it's not affecting me. Yeah. Law of karma is there. It's a law, universal law. But what decision you take is your free will. Law of karma doesn't define you have to do like this. It will say, this is your area, do whatever you want. This is the limits, do whatever you want. This is the credits, do whatever you want. The free will, what you do, that will define whether the new karma will create or resolve. Many times I have seen that whatever I think, opposite thing happens. Absolutely. But carefully you observe not only what you think, what you feel. Somebody wants that. Suppose I say, start manifesting 1 crore. You all write in the paper, but deep inside the feelings will say, nothing is going to come. How will 1 crore come? Your thought, mind and the action, no, it has to be in the sync. If you want to really attract, it is not the thought, it's the emotion that attracts. If you understand this, the whole manifestation science is understood. You have gut issues, bloating issues, how to heal through meditation. You meditate and it gets healed. You place a pyramid when you are sleeping on your stomach, or build a pyramid or make a pyramid, sleep under it. All the gut issues will go away. And lifestyle also, you see, most of the people who have gut issues, they eat very fast. And they don't consciously eat. They don't chew properly. For anxiety, which instrument to play? Anxiety is related to what? Mind. For mind, what instrument? For mind, what instrument can we play? Any instrument, like even a shehnai will do, which is related to, most of the instrument works on 2 chakras, not exactly 1 chakra. Try both. Thank you, sir. It's a good session. Thank you very much, Sagarji. Meditation happens when meditator is not there. Completely zero. Thank you, Sagarji. What it means, meaningless dreams. When we sleep, most of the times, the dreams what we get is nothing but the output of our thoughts. Unnecessary thoughts gets excreted from the mind in the way of dreams. So I don't care about what I get when I sleep. I'll see whether it's anything useful or learning, I'll take. Thank you, Nirmalaji. Experience. Thank you, Nirmalaji. Kindly guide me in this concept. Go against my parent choice, whether it is academic choices, job opportunities, selecting life partner. We like to be with how it does it affects. It adds bad karma. Blah blah blah. I can understand. See, if you can program your life, you program. Otherwise, live in others' program. If you can't decide anything, you are not listening to anybody, then you are not doing anything. Particularly when it comes to meditation, I told to my mother once, you can try controlling this body, you cannot try controlling my soul, because in the soul journey, it is always individual. My soul, the Lobsang Rampa has beautifully given a quotation. When you die, when you go alone to the higher worlds, you have to stand there alone and answer for all your success and failures there, alone. Nobody is going to come there. Oh, my mother did not allow me to meditate. My girlfriend scolded me every day, so I stopped meditation. My husband disturbed me. He said, if you meditate, all these things won't work there. One lady was telling, my husband don't like, sir, when I meditate. Whenever I sit in meditation, he says, you are going to become sannyas. Why are you meditating? I said, when are you meditating? He said, when he comes from the office, I sit in meditation. Kya hai? When he's in office, why can't you meditate? You're a housewife. You want to irritate your husband? No. How to convert him? What convert him? First, you change yourself. With your transformation, they will see what happened. Suddenly, you got transformed. Your anger issues gone. Your food taste increased. Your health has improved. That will motivate them to meditate. What you expect is, you will not transform, yet he has to transform. Very funny. The most experienced person is me, because I talk to people every day. What all issues in the society I know. Be it from a 3-year-old kid to 80-year-old man or lady, I know every issue that is in the society. Everything. Thousands and thousands and thousands of cases I deal every day in the chats, calls, counselings. and I'll find the root cause and help them. After vacating the body, when family members do pujas, will those rituals reach the soul? This is my first beautiful astral experience. When I met my aunt's astral body, which also has the soul, for the first time when I was meditating, I saw her. I was so happy. This happened in 2004. I was so happy. I said, "Did you come from the higher worlds to see me?" She said, "It's been 15 years. I'm stuck in this house. Where to go?" Which I did not expect, because that stage I did not read books. There are no many phone calls. There is no smart watches. There is no internet much. It was the very initial stages, but this experience was very, very strong and powerful. Then I said, "So many rituals, so many pujas every year is happening." She said, "Nothing has reached me, nothing has helped me." And I made her sit in meditation. Her appearances dissolved, because astral body has mind. The mind still thinks that she is a feminine or male. The sari, everything, the mind. See, in the dream we see ourselves. It means our brain and mind is able to reproduce us. It means we know how we look. Similarly, the astral body looks same. But when that mind dissolves, the soul doesn't have any form. Thank you, Ushaji. Lot of gratitude. Sir, laughing therapy helps a lot. Get into balance. Can it be joyful singing and dancing? Whenever there's laughing club, no, when they laugh, I used to see them and laugh. For no reason they laugh. So I see them and I laugh, because with no reason they laugh. That becomes a reason for me to laugh. I don't need a club to go and laugh, because every moment is a laugher for me. Every moment is a joy for me. You will always see a cheerful face whenever you see me, wherever it is. Whenever there are people around me, I always uplift their energies by cracking jokes. That is joy, which should be a part of life. Not okay, 8 o'clock over, we have to laugh now. And then 9 o'clock over, stop laughing. What kind of life? Are we robots? 4 o'clock eat, 6 o'clock sleep, 8 o'clock laugh, 9 o'clock be serious, 10 o'clock die. I am a very good dancer. I am a very good musician. When time comes, I'll open up. I don't see whether there are my students or whether there are other masters, nothing. When there is a music, I dance. Sir, you dance? Yeah, I dance. Why not? One fellow asked, "Sir, you go to movie theaters?" What all questions you get, We have a body. All the 64 colors we should have, right? We should have be joy in everything, be in everything. Don't limit yourself for anything. Thanks a lot, Sri Vidyaji. I have taken 21 days music meditation. No change in the physical and the mental health, Nalini ji. Physical and the mental health. No change. Is it so strong, your karma or your mind? Let us discuss. Which is the instrumental for a throat chakra? Vocal. Some Hindustani. Nice vocalists. Listen to that. You like ladies or gent, no matters. The pitch, sharp pitch you go for ladies. The bass one you go for males. See which suits you, which raga suits you. Whether Malkons suit you, whether Durga suits you, you have to find out. Is there any specific meditation technique other than Anapanasati to activate pineal gland? No way. It's the exact question somebody asked today morning. When you open your third eye through any techniques, the third eye opens from outside to inside, it becomes vulnerable. I have cases where parents have got their kids to me and said, "We went somewhere, they opened third eye, now my kid is not going to school." I asked, what is happening? He said, "Something I am able to see, I am afraid." That parent has spoiled the life of the kid. Forcefully has opened the third eye, and they don't have that capability to face the negativity. When you observe the breath, naturally how much the third eye has to open, how much you can take, the soul decides. If somebody decides and open, you're gone. You're prone to attacks. Be careful. Yeah, in Dodbalapur we had a sarangi instrument. Sarangi instrumental, that is for the emotions, swadhisthana. So whenever there is a yagna, I see the place, I see the energies. For that, which instrument to play, I get intuition. I call those musicians and I have a combination: the tabla, flute and sitar, sometimes sarangi, sometimes shehnai. In Mysore we had shehnai, which is more from the throat than the heart. There's a lot of air element needs there. So depending on the place, I choose the musicians and the instrument, I make them play there. It's not like who is available, who plays for lesser cost. There's a science what I do, why I do. Thank you so much for patiently answering each and every question. My purpose of life is this: meditating, guiding, and I don't have stress. It's been what, more than 2 hours. Do you see stress here? Absolutely no, because when you work with your passion, what you like, what you do, and you are doing that, that is the point of stress. Namaste, sir. Kids are going against us. What to do? Let them go, teach lessons. They are not listening. Leave on their karma. Inspire them. Teach them in a different way. If the kids are going too much out of your way, what parenting you have done or where they are getting influenced, guide them, make friendship of them. My kid is 10 plus years. I have never hit him once. Whatever it is, I sit and talk. He may be impatient, sometimes he may be shouting at me, but I don't lose my patience. I sit and talk. It may take some time, but when they settle, they listen. They should respect us, right? They should get inspired. Then they come to us. If we don't have value, no, they don't come, they don't listen. Increase your value. Thank you so much for the meditation and the knowledge. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for all the experiences, interest given to a good knowledge. Thank you. I think the questions are over. Thank you very much, my dear friends. It's been a beautiful Saturday. We all had beautiful meditation. Lot of questions we answered. This video I'll upload in the YouTube after the session. For people who have missed or want to see, you can see. Join the group so you don't miss anything. Thank you and namaste. Have a great and wonderful evening and a great weekend. We'll all again connect soon. Until then, signing off. International Meditation Coach Dr. Ayyappa Pindi. Namaste.